Controlling anger the Stoic way involves adopting a set of philosophical principles and practices to help you respond to anger in a calm and rational manner. Stoicism offers valuable guidance on managing emotions, including anger. Here's a step-by-step approach to controlling anger using Stoic principles. Recognize that anger is a natural emotion. Stoicism teaches us to accept that anger, like all emotions, is a natural part of the human experience. It's not something to be ashamed of or repressed. Recognizing this helps remove the stigma associated with anger and sets the stage for a more rational response. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is a core Stoic practice that involves being fully present in the moment and observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. When anger arises, pause and acknowledge it. By observing your anger without immediately reacting to it, you gain greater control over your emotional responses. Apply the dichotomy of control. The Stoic principle of the dichotomy of control reminds us that some things are within our control, while others are not. When you feel anger, ask yourself if the source of your anger is something you can control. If it's beyond your control, which is often the case with external events or other people's actions, focus on how you choose to respond to it. Examine your beliefs and judgments. Stoicism encourages us to engage in self-reflection and question our beliefs and judgments. When anger arises, take a moment to analyze why you're feeling this way. Are your beliefs and judgments based on rational assessments, or are they influenced by irrational assumptions, biases, or expectations? Identifying irrational thoughts allows you to challenge and reframe them. Practice delayed response. The Stoics advocate for taking a moment to cool off before responding to provocation. Instead of reacting impulsively in the heat of the moment, count to 10, take a deep breath, or engage in a brief calming activity. This delay allows your initial anger to subside, enabling a more measured and rational response. Invoke Stoic affirmations. Stoic affirmations or mantras can serve as mental anchors to Stoic principles. Repeating phrases like, "This is not within my control," or "I choose tranquility over anger," can redirect your thoughts and emotions towards Stoic ideals, even when faced with provocation. Consider the consequences. Stoicism encourages us to weigh the consequences of our actions carefully. Reflect on how expressing anger may harm your relationships, reputation, or inner peace. Is it worth sacrificing your tranquility for a momentary outburst of anger? This reflection can help you make wiser choices in the face of anger. Practice empathy and compassion. Stoicism invites us to understand the perspective of others, even those who provoke our anger. Cultivating empathy and compassion by considering what might lead someone to behave a certain way can temper your own anger. This practice humanizes others and fosters understanding. Focus on virtue. In Stoicism, virtue is the highest good. When confronted with anger-inducing situations, ask yourself how you can respond virtuously. This might involve responding with kindness, patience, understanding, or forgiveness. Virtue-centered responses lead to personal growth and inner peace. Learn from every experience. Stoicism views every experience, including moments of anger, as opportunities for learning and growth. After an anger-inducing incident, take time to reflect on what you've learned about yourself and your emotional responses. Use these insights to improve your self-control and emotional resilience. Seek guidance from Stoic literature. The writings of Stoic philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius provide valuable guidance on managing emotions. Explore their works to gain deeper insights into Stoic practices and principles related to anger control. Practice regularly. Like any skill, controlling anger the Stoic way requires practice. Regularly apply Stoic principles to your daily life. Over time, these practices will become more ingrained, and you'll develop greater emotional resilience and self-control. By incorporating these elaborated Stoic principles and practices into your life, you can effectively control anger in a manner that aligns with Stoic philosophy. This approach empowers you to respond to anger with wisdom, rationality, and inner tranquility, ultimately leading to a more fulfilled and virtuous life.